What's up, y'all? How's everybody? I hope y'all haven't missed me too long. It's your boy BT back. I went back. I happened to look at a few videos and kind of been doing a few things here and there. So I thought I'd just sit here and just kind of get my chill, my idle downtime on, and just post a few things and express a few of my thoughts. I went back to read. The biggest reason I'm posting this video is because yesterday I went to an event they have here on First Fridays called Meet Your Tweet. So this is my indirect promo slash push along to let everybody know. First Fridays, Visions Lounge, Yoshiko Int, DJs, plenty of DJs, plenty of promotions, plenty of faces you'll see, plenty of folks you'll enjoy, company presence, definite blessings by far. Um, the event was real good. You know, you have to make in life. It's kind of like you make things work the best you can, and that's kind of how it was. A lot of people got there kind of late. Traffic was a little rough, and then you got people who get off work at certain times, so you got to factor all that in. But all in all, it was okay. You can always with anything. It's all about scalability. You can always do better. I'm sitting here ODing the view of this bracelet, so I might as well show it because it's kind of what I'm gonna talk about. Hope, faith, and courage. Um, I happened to sit here and I looked at a video I did. It literally was a long video. I didn't get as many views on it, which is minor, because I mean, at the time when I was doing it, it didn't matter about how many views I got. It more so had to do with the fact that I just wanted the video put out there, and I wanted everybody to understand where I was coming from and how I felt about the issue. It was about domestic violence and basically the showing or the meetup for Meet Your Tweet basically was about HIV and AIDS awareness, which no lie is real in the field. Working at the hospital, you see it. You see patients all the time who have it, and I mean they have to literally carry it and or deal with it depending on how they take care of themselves from the time they find out up until whenever. So, having said that, I've the second part of it was about domestic violence, and what made it so interesting for me was the fact that it was kind of like an open forum, and you had a lot of people who came up and talked. Me being on my Twitter flow and me being a personality and the style of who I am, I kind of stuck to well, I'm gonna be the silent assassin. I'm gonna kind of just kick back, sit back, relax, and everything, and just not really get into it. Next month will be 4 years, 4 years since the passing of my sister, and I always try to talk to folks about it or let people know out here that it is real. And I guess what makes it real for me is the simple fact that not only did I go through it, I'm sorry I'm sitting here like reaching and playing with stuff. I got that whole fidgety, agity, whatever you want to call it, mentality. So yeah, I may be able to sit and be quiet for a while, but most of the time, if I'm in my little moment, I like to just kind of do something. I'm looking around, messing with stuff. So it's that whole hands-on thing. But what I want to say is not only it's interesting because in the last few years, me seeing my sister die from that, luckily the guy served time for it. It all worked out the way it did. Last year, towards the end of the year, or better yet, a few months ago, like in June, July, I went through, not me personally going through it, but I went through, like, I guess it's kind of interesting because for me, it's never I directly go through things. It's like I somehow come across and run into something similar that makes me relate to the situation. Where, okay, I wasn't a person who was domestically violent with someone, but I had a family member die due to domestic violence. Or I dated someone who was domestically abused, and it wasn't just the domestic physical abuse, it was the mental abuse, the verbal abuse. Like I literally was in a home, and I mean, if the person sees this video, I really am not even concerned because it's not like they know who I'm talking about unless the person feels like it's gonna put them on blast or whatever the case may be. The folks who know me know about the storyline, but in reality, it's like um my my ex, she before me and her met, she was with somebody who was abusive. And to make it worse, her sister was with somebody who was abusive. Both of their abuses night and day. My ex, physical, to the extreme, like literally get nice pulled out, all of that jazz. So that to me just didn't make sense. And to make it even worse, her sister went through the mental and verbal abuse, which I think is just unnecessary. Like, if you have to talk down to somebody to make yourself feel better, then that's not saying a lot about you. And one thing that one of the girls said at the event yesterday, and I'm gonna go ahead, because as we all do, you got to do your Twitter promotion. If you want to check me out, hit me up, Silent Assassin B at Twitter. Um, but one of the girls who was talking, Nico's Cupcake Bar, check her out. If you got to get with her, I don't know how quick she can get any stuff done for you between now and tomorrow, but a lot of people trying to get Super Bowl parties and setups done. So if you got to get with somebody, get with her. I'll put the info in my bio or my box at the bottom. But anyway, that's all extra. She stated about how you know, anytime you're called out of your name or you're not known for what your name is. Like, for instance, if I know you as as Jamie, I'm gonna call you Jamie. Now I call you Ayo bitch, Ayo chick, Ayo motherfucker, like whatever. You don't want it to get to that extreme. You want to be able to talk to a person like you're supposed to. When that's being done, as hard as it is to do, you have to find every possible way to ease out of that situation. And as I tell everybody, it's not about the okay, you're supposed to just run away and just not run away and hide. It's basically you walk away slowly and then run. And it's different for everybody. And I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, it's anybody doing it, it's easy, it's no problem, because I've seen it where a person stays thinking that they're doing it for the right cause. Now, I won't sit and say that I went through the violence and the abuse, but I've stayed with people thinking that, oh, I'm in love, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, and I keep staying, and people will be like, why are you still with them? Why haven't you left? What are you still around for? And I would literally sit and look at it like, I don't know. So I'm just telling you all this to let everyone know. Just like I said in my video then, and just like I'm saying to you now, and as I want people to understand. And it's so interesting because I'm sitting here working on this book, and I need to find the notebook, as a matter of fact, because I carried it around like I was going to do something with it yesterday, but didn't really touch it. But that's all another story. But having said that, I just want everybody to know that it is definitely serious. It is a lot that you have going on out here. And when it comes to violence and when it comes to abuse, yes, it is serious. Yes, it is real. So don't confuse yourself and make yourself believe otherwise. And that's really about all I got. Like I said, check me out on Twitter, Silent Assassin B. Two S's, both. If you have, I know assassin is like the word of the day, and I know I threw it up there with the amount of intent of not trying to be seen but not heard. But as I look back over it, my Twitter flow is just like that. There are times where I will be on Twitter and not post a thing and do a lot of retweeting more than anything. But Silent Assassin B. If you get on my page, check out my followers, you will find plenty of local folks, a lot of followers who are writers, who are bloggers, who are poets, who are tech gadget gurus, who are gamers, a little bit of everything, sports fanatics, you name it, it's on there. So check me out, enjoy your day. Oh yeah, might as well do it now. I'm sitting here. The P Show, check her out tonight, check her out this afternoon. She's gonna have a good heavy discussion that she's talking about. I've been told to put some promotion in my game, so I'm gonna try to utilize what I can the best way I can. So on that note, you all be good, stay safe. Blood, sweat, and tears. BT signing out. Later.